serious rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between Florida and Chicago. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder.
Now the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
McMahon backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So next to bat will be Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. Lewis waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Next to hit, number 15. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off straight.
We'll leave it right there as he now into the box. Kyle Lewis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball. Strike 2.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The second baseman.
And now here is Ryan McMahon. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Called a strike as he pulled the bunt attempt back. 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Byron Buxton now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here it comes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Soriano is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Turner has it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Next to dig in, Jackie Robinson.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Long run for the left fielder, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are two gone now. So the next to bat will be Steve Finley. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1 home. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting eight, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Two balls and a strike. McMahon ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Yordan.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting
so bases are empty with one out now. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And right into the shift. Reined in. Throw gets him. Two down. Bases empty, two away. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike. So here now's the pitcher, Frank Tanana. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher.
First pitch on its way.
Tanana.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
The batter,
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Woodruff take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Next to stand in is David Ortiz. He hit a sac fly earlier. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Lewis waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Here's Joey Gallo now.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The catcher.
Now to bat, Yerman Mercedes. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Finley. And that one is gone! Standing in now, Brandon Woodruff.
The pitcher.
As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The right fielder, number 1, Kyle.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will... Striding in is number 15. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 15.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Down the left field line and deep.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now to the plate, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. Turner for 1. On to first, and it's in time to double up Chipper. Digging in will be Jackie Robinson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 3-0 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. First pitch of the AB on its way. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Robinson stands at second with 2 gone. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Ready on 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next.
The second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the 1st out.
Now
so that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Buxton.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Number 15 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
In there, and it's 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. At the plate now is Jorge Posada. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Frank Tanana, struck out in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that brings up Mike Trout. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Chasing after it is Lewis. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll lead things off as we begin the home
The first
fifth.
baseman, Vladimir Guerrero
No balls and a strike to
Jr.
count. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
So he ran fastball by him for the punch-out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Next up is Joey Gallo. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Alfonso Soriano. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Again, another foul ball. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping in next, David Ortiz flew out last time up. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. And now in the box, number 15, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And now, Yerman Mercedes. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. A throw down to first, 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
3-2, full count. Line toward the alley in left center. Soriano makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Digging in next, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Woodruff is off of first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the 7th inning, ready to roll. And next.
Leading off for Florida, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
First pitch on its way.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now Chipper connects. Deep left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Scooped up. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Steve Finley struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Left side, but well foul. The 0-1 delivery. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now back.
So next to hit is Jorge Posada. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Juan Soto. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. In now, Mike Trout,
the right fielder,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep down the left field line. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The count now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. At the plate, Alfonso Soriano, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 1-1 home.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Goose Gossage will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the. And the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Byron Buxton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
First baseman.
Next, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And that will conclude matters here in. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up David Ortiz. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So here is number 15. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. On to first, first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs. Into the box, Chipper Jones. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now back.
At the plate now, Jackie Robinson. And that's in there, base hit. Jones rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now. Into the box now, Steve Finley. And he puts it on the ground to second. McMahon gathers it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8.
Leading off with the Cubs, the shortstop,
Kenley Jansen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Now pitching.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Finley will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Now to the plate, here is Joey Gallo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that misses ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. Popped him up. Jones shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate. Yerman Mercedes. Under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between Baltimore and Florida. Ready now is Ronald Acuna, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Baltimore, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Now the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Trout has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one. No one on with one down, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First delivery to him. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Jones has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to hit is Adolis Garcia.
Number 53.
And now the first pitch. Now the 1-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half
Leading
of the
off
first.
for Florida, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Now here it comes. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Left fielder looking up. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. Stepping in now, number 15.
Number 15.
A swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Hit back up the middle. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next, here is Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Chipper is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. And another foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up David Ortiz. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
This is skied into short left center. Buxton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Second inning set to go, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Guerrero is retired, and there's 1 away. 1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Next up, Jose Ramirez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. fouled off. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. A swing by Ramirez, and this one soaring to right field. Adios, pelota. Into the box, Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Alfonso Soriano. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he struck him out. Up next, Steve Finley.
Batting 6th, the center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Finley.
The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Acuna is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Stepping up is Mike Piazza as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The catcher, Mike.
And he gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So now to the plate, Michael Kopech. Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. There's a good breaking ball down on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now back, the center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Trout gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So now here is Jorge Posada as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Jorge.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, here is Fernando Valenzuela. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Left fielder coming in. He gets there, and that's the second out. Back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, number 15.
Now to the plate, number 15. Acuña's there for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Jones calls for it. 1 down. So stepping in is Adolis Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 2-0 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two balls and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded weakly toward third. And there's out number 2. Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Inside with that screwball of his, it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Turner moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. Now the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Garcia is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, a 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ring him up on the screwball, and that's the first out of the inning. Now it'll be Jose Ramirez off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2. Stepping in once again is Justin Turner, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Check swing grounder to the right side, and a barehanded pickup. It's there, and he's out. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the center fielder Steve Finley.
The center fielder, Steve.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Acuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ronald Acuna becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Fernando Valenzuela is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Lifted down the line in left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Mike Piazza. First pitch of the AB now.
Mike Piazza.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Finley is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now into the box is Michael Kopech. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. The 0-2 once more is in off the plate. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Now the first pitch. Ronald Acuna is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
The right fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. And Trout has himself a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The batter, number 15.
Standing in now, number 15. This pitch is popped up. Seager is under it, and he's got it for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. From the stretch, here's the pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up David Ortiz. From the stretch. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting, number
So
53.
next to bat will be Adolis Garcia. No hits to this point. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A ball and no strikes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Finley is there. And he makes the play to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here. And next it'll be the outfielder, Alfonso
The
Soriano.
second baseman, Alfonso
In there for strike 1.
Soriano.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. Next, it'll be Steve Finley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 12,
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Finley.
Fouled away. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, the left fielder, Ronald
Acuna digs in now.
Jr.
Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike 1. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. At the plate, Jorge Posada.
Jorge.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next to hit, Fernando Valenzuela. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Valenzuela.
Popped up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down. Ready.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1-1 the count. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Posada corrals it, but he can't get it there in time. Buxton reaches on the strikeout. Now into the box, Jose Ramirez. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. In the dirt here. The 0-1 on its way. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. And now here is Justin Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Into center field. Line drive base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Now back. Catcher.
To the plate now, Mike Piazza. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted into center field. Finley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Shohei Ohtani will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He's set and the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Adam Duvall will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now back. The center field.
In now, Ronald Acuna. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Your attention,
and he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Ready with the 2-1. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Posada gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. James Karinchak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Seminoles, the right fielder, Mike Brown.
First pitch on its way.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
And there's 1 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 15. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He is out on the tag. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's a base hit on the line. So now to the plate, Alfonso Soriano.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So striding in to start the 9th is Corey Seager, and they could use a spark from him here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Into the box, Adolis Garcia, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last AB. 1-0 the count. And couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Byron Buxton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. On to first, and that's your ball game. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Seminoles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Dash and the Seminoles. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next.
Fernando
He's ready.
Tatis
Here's the first pitch.
Jr.
On the ground to the left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Batting second, the center
So
fielder,
that'll bring in
number
Byron
25.
Buxton as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. The 1-1. Bounce to first. He's got it. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So the next to bat will be Steve Finley. And at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he popped him up. Ortiz trying to get there, and no one will get this one. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Batting fifth, the first.
Nolan Arenado will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Acuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Trout.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. Next to stand in is number 15. He stands in for the first time in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Chopped weakly to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Batting fourth.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Batting fifth.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
The set and the 2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Second inning set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Tennessee, the shortstop.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Third baseman, Jose Ramon.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A little bouncer. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Next to dig in, Mike Piazza. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Count even at 2-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Trout at the track. Long run, but he gets there. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the center fielder, Steve Finley.
The
Ball 1.
Steve Finley.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Got him as Piazza shows a little life in that arm. How about that? Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to bat, Jorge Posada as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
Buxton able to track it down for the third. So here now is the pitcher, Corbin Burns, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now here's the first offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. And a ball 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Two down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Finley is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tom Glavine as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And here's a called strike now to the 41-year-old vet. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Mike Trout. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
Number 15.
Now to the plate, number 15. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Full count still. And he fouls this one off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to center field. Buxton finds some space out there for the catch to. Striding in is Steve Finley. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
The left fielder, Steve Finley.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 15 is there for it. 1 out. Digging in will be Ronald Acuna. A base hit in his first trip. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball right down the line in left. Acuna giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. At the plate now is Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Full count now. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. 0-1 the count. Back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Standing in now, David Ortiz, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Jones gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now that
Next up is Alfonso Soriano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is... And now in the box, Ernie Banks. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Posada recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping in next, Jose Ramirez. Struck out in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now. And now Mike Piazza 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Into center field, line drive base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Stepping in now, Corbin Burns, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker, and this one's over as well. Nothing in 2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though...
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Now at the plate, Steve Finley. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. As the first pitch to him is in there for a cold strike 1.
Finley.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. No balls and a strike to count. To short. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Fernando Tatis Jr. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And stepping in, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So next to hit is Steve Finley. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch that misses. The 1-1.
Ball 2. Got 2 balls, 1 strike. Nope.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On the 3-2 is lined into left field, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 13.
Acuna digs in now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Finley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Tom Glavine.
The pitcher,
Juan Soto is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Soto.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single. Kenny Lofton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
To 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. The throw into second. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. In now, number 15. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Lifted the other way out to left center. Finley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Chipper Jones trying to bring in the tying run from third here. And it's a base hit as they finally break through here to tie the ball game at 1.
The batter.
At the plate now, David Ortiz. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Shane Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And there's your first out of the inning. Digging in next. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batting. The third baseman, Jose.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Another 0-2 home. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Into the box, Mike Piazza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Mike.
Fouled off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And there's ball 1. Runner goes for second. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Now to the plate, here is Alfonso Soriano. No hits to this point.
The second base.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball that's 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
The center fielder, number 12.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Now
to the plate now, Steve Finley. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Now at the
batting,
plate is
left fielder,
Ronald Acuna, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A ball and a strike now. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Pitch inside, the throw is in time, and Piazza gets his man. The 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Mike Piazza.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. Juan Soto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Soto is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Payoff pitch one more time. Back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ortiz is under it. 2 gone. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Byron Buxton.
From the stretch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Dennis Eckersley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Banks ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Nico Goodrum will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Right.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Wow.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch.
Belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. At the plate, number 15.
Number 15.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Into the windup with the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the... Mariano
attention,
Rivera
please.
will be on the mound
Now
to start the
pitching.
9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Rivera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So here is Ronald Acuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Just hung in there on that one. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Stepping.
Leading off for Florida, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Finley is there. He's got it 1 away. Ready now is David Ortiz.
Number 34.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ortiz.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball, you could tell he was out.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Florida came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Mariano Rivera is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between Florida and Anaheim. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the first pitch.
Trout.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Pitch, 7 o'clock.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Next to hit is number 15. He'll take his first hacks here. In there at the knees, strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Misses. Ball 2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
He's got it. The tag, and he is out. Base is empty, 2 away, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And that misses, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Runners going. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to Canerco will be in time, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels, the second baseman, Jose
Infield in the
Ramirez.
overshift here. Now the pitch. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1.
1.